everyone, welcome back. This is week 2 of the program. I hope you enjoyed week 1. Some important things to talk about before we start. Please always use the variations. There's harder variations, easier variations all throughout the next 25 to 30 minutes. If the exercise, especially on set 2 or set 3, feel easy, make use of those progressions harder. Or if you're feeling a bit too much fatigue and you think technique's suffering, please use the easier variations, or just pause this video, breathe, recover, get some water in, and then join back in when you feel fully recovered and able to preserve good technique. That's a really big thing about these exercises, is we really want you to push yourself, but push yourself with good technique. Make sure you got enough room around you. Again, we're going to do loads of different exercises and variations, but you shouldn't need too much equipment like floor space, a chair, maybe a sofa or flat surface as well. That's all you need. In the coming weeks, we will maybe add a bit more external resistance, but that will come in the form of a pair of shoes, some cans, anything, or a backpack, anything which you can use, which weighs a little bit more to make it that bit harder when you get stronger and fitter. Okay, so we're going to start off with two exercises which can be warmed up. You can do these on the floor, on the seat, it's up to you, but we're going to go for 30 seconds. The first one we're going to do is just going to be sitting down. Our variation is leant back, nice and tall torso, good posture. Don't lean on the backrest, but just holding this position up there. The next one we're going to do is where you're going to be stood, if you can, on one leg and just hold balance point there. So these two are two balance type exercises. Change leg if you're doing this. If you're just on sitting down, just keep sat down. So if you're finding this balance one hard, you can put a foot on the floor or hold on to something just to get you balanced, but we're going to hopefully be moving in the next few weeks to where you can just stand unsupported. Okay, relax. So that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is something where we're going to be looking at shoulder health, shoulder range of movement. We're going to bring our hands outside in front of us. They can come back, rotate, come back, and forward. Okay, 30 seconds of this. Rotate and forward, nice and tall. So our posture is good. Again, no slumping. That's what we're going to be looking at for a lot of the exercises. Good posture. Rotate, come forward. Halfway through this, you can do a harder variation of this. Is if you just lean forward, there'll be a little bit more resistance, which we have to go. But the important thing is this end point here. Squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. You should feel it in the mid back, never the lower back. Back, we got 4 more seconds. So choose which variation you want to do. Or lean forward and relax. Okay, that's the first 2 over with. We're going to have a short rest period, then we're going to go into those again. Nice deep breaths. You can choose either a lean back or stood on one foot. Let's go for 30 seconds. So choose your variation, either stood on the foot or leant back. You should feel this in the abdominals if you're going to do the leant back version on the chair. Should feel this around the knee, the hip, in a good way. Change legs, and when we're talking about in a good way, should never be pain, but fatigue is good. Okay, difference between the two is often pain is sudden, sharp, and doesn't feel very nice. Fatigue is this sudden onset. Okay, relax. We're now going to go into back version there. So back, rotate, and through. So you're really feeling it through the back of the shoulders, the mid back. See how much range you've got in for each shoulder. Is both shoulders the same, or is there one slightly different? Again, a harder variation, straight back, and then rotate through here. See if we can get a nice good rhythm going. And relax. Okay, deep breath, water if you need to. we're going to go for the last set. 3, 2, choose which one you want, either the stood version or the sat down version. Okay, again, sat down version, we're here. If this is a little bit too difficult, we can go hands on chest, no problem, okay? Or if that's, again, a little bit too difficult, one hand on armrest or both hands on the armrest, but you're just leant back a little bit, balance-wise, keeping your balance. Again, if that's easy, we can just lean back a little bit more, as long as we're not resting on the rest. If you're going to be doing the balance, we've got you. Keep nice and tall, keep balance through there. Relax. Okay, on to the last exercise of this pairing. Rotate back, come through. Rotate, come through, or a forward version. Again, in time, to make this harder, you can hold an implement in the hand. So a pair of shoes, some cans of food, 2 water bottles weighing the same, just to make that a little bit harder. Reach out, rotate back. Well done. That's the first pair of exercises. Done a nice good warm up, nice ease into it. I'll see you in a minute for the next 2. Okay, so we're on to the first pair of exercise. This is either going to be a dip from the chair or some body weight squats, which are going to be done. You can do it without a bench or a sofa, for example. You just in the air, but you can use a sofa if not too low as a guide to just gently put your weight back onto. So we're going to be going for 40 seconds of these dips of squats, and then on to the next exercise. So dips hit through here, or if you want to lean back and then push up, or squats, or sit to stand, some people call them. Okay, 40 seconds, let's go. So hands in front if you want to. Again, the slightly easier version is to lean back and then push yourself up. To lean back and then push yourself up, okay? So that's the easier version. Same thing with our dips. If we are finding it harder just to go strict from here, we can lean back and then push. So we just get a little bit of momentum. As long as our posture, our technique is good, that's not a problem. Again, the other version is we can just rest for a couple of seconds, then push up, okay? You're almost done on that 40 seconds. Just choose your level. Okay. The next one we're going to do is more of a static position. So we're going to be in the same seated position where we're going to hold for our 40 seconds, making it a bit harder, that lean forward, rock forward and back, okay? So that's a harder and easier version. Standing up, we have got a quadruped. So basically on all fours, I'll show you on this bench here. You can do it on the floor, obviously, for ease. Hands under the shoulders. You can go on the knees and just hold. So you're going to lean forward so the weight's through the arms. Or slight harder version is we're holding here. So it's going to really train upper body muscles, the shoulders, just to keep you in position with good technique. Okay, let's start. Whichever version that you choose, either your held position on the dips or rocking forward and back. But remember, the back is still straight, we're still breathing. Really important on these exercises, don't hold your breath. Keep going. And again, we're on our quadruped here, all fours or here. Okay, you choose that position. You've got 10 seconds left. Get shoulders working, abdominals there working as well, so they're turning on as well. Don't let them be lazy. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, 20 seconds recovery, breathe, nice deep breathing. Main thing is recovery gets better, heart rate comes down when we're breathing correctly. Bit of a drink if you need to as well. Okay, 5, 4, we're going to either choose our dips up and down or our squats over there as well. Okay, off we go. Into the second set. We know how easy or hard this is going to be, so we can choose our progression or regression appropriately. If it was a bit easier, can we hold something in front of us? Maybe for your dips, if that was too easy, can you put backpack on so you've got a little bit more weight to push yourself up from? But the first goal is can you do 40 seconds without a rest? You got 10, 9, keep going. Again, if you need to push your hands up off of there, that's fine. And rest. Okay. On to our second exercise, which is that held dip position. Get the back of the arms working, shoulders working, forward and back. We go in, so keep going. Or this quadruped there. Okay, keep this held position. Of course, you can do this on the floor. Easier version is here. We're in this almost start of a press up position on your knees. Okay, we got 10 seconds. Keep holding strong. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good job. Okay, 2 sets done. 1 more remaining. Okay, deep breaths. This is where we're going to get that a little bit more tired, but we've got enough strength just to blast through. If you feel like your technique's suffering, pause it, join back in when you feel a little bit more recovered. And as with all of these week's videos, you can do it multiple times in a week. You can do it once, twice, 3, even 4 times a week. So you can breeze through those progressions and get better each time. Okay, off we go. Dips or squats. Last time. Let's see how many in a row we can do. Push, push, push. Keep working. Choose that level progression. Generally, on the 2nd or 3rd set is where you can push that a little bit more. Always view the first set as your easier warm-up set. 10 seconds. Keep working on through. Push and push. Techniques first. Keep working on that. Rest. Okay. Last bit we have got, it's either our hold for the dips, or back and forward, or our quadruped here. Off we go. Choose your variation. Keep going now. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Technique. Make sure posture is good. Those are 2 things we keep coming back to in these videos. Back straight, never rounded or slumped. Always here. Harder version there. A little bit more body weight through the shoulders. And abdominals, you're past halfway. Keep holding strong. If you do need to relax, shake your arms out for a little bit, but then go back into it, that's fine. That's fine. Keep your posture, keep your technique. 4, 3, 2, time's up. Well done. Great 2 pair of exercises. I'll see you in a second for the next lot. So we're going into our 3rd series of exercises. This is more about posture again, opening up the chest, maintaining a good open position. So the first one we're going to do, seated, is shoulders back and down, open the arms up and squeeze the back of the shoulders there, okay? Try and maintain this position. If you need to shake out and relax if the muscles are cramped too much during it, do it. The other one is either laying on a bench, shoulders open, and you can bridge up so your bum muscles are getting into this as well, but the shoulders are nice and open. Try and get shoulder blades underneath you. If you need to take a rest, well, this is your base position. Both arms are up and open here, and relax. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is W's. So again, working back of the shoulders. From a seated version, bring the shoulders back and down, squeeze at the bottom, come up, squeeze down at the bottom, then come up. So this is a reps version, this is reps, whereas the first exercise was held. So again, you can do this on the floor, on a bench. Squeeze back and down, back and down. Again, you can get your arms fully straight over your head. That's great, but this is the important bit here. Squeezing back and down, back and down. Okay, 10 seconds. Keep breathing, keep that posture good. and you shouldn't feel it in your lower back. All should be in that mid back, upper back. Okay. Got a 30-second rest here. And again, if you're feeling like any cramping, any pain in the upper back or lower back, have a rest, shake off, relax, and then join back in. Again, this second week is all about progressing things if we can do, but we're not going through any pain, just a bit of fatigue. We know where the sort of the fatigue's kicking in, which is upper back should feel like you're opening your chest, and at the end of this one you should feel like you're sitting up a little bit more straighter and you feel everything's a little bit more open. Okay, 5 seconds and we're going to go again. Remember, this is our static, our held position for 40 seconds. Second round in, open up, squeeze. Just breathe, open up. See if you can just let your shoulders come down as far as possible, down and back. Squeeze if you need to shake yourself out a little bit, but then come back in. Great. From that, lying on a bench position, open the body up, shoulders underneath you. If you want, hips up, squeeze the bum, or just on the floor here. Okay. Again, if you feel like there's any cramping or anything like that, just relax and then come back into it. If you can go into this position as a progression, do it, if only for a few seconds. Squeeze, bum muscles, back of the shoulders. 3, 2, relax. Okay, we're going to go into the W's now. So, whichever variation we're doing, arms come overhead and then squeeze back and down. Getting a good open, tight posture. This is where you're going to squeeze elbows down. Halfway through. Again, good posture, up as we can. Squeeze up, squeeze down. If you do need to lean back, just for balance, anything like that, control, that's the important bit. The elbows coming down there, squeeze. You should be getting a good pump through the upper back now. Relax, okay. 30 seconds rest. Again, this is where we might be feeling a little bit of the fatigue kicking in. So if you need to pause it, have a little bit of a longer rest, do that, no problem. But feel free, just push yourself a little bit more this week, okay? See what we can do. Attempt that progression if that's comfortable for you. 10 seconds, this will be the last round. 5, 4, 3, 2, okay, off we go. Choose your progression. Nice and open up. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the bum, big chest up, get the shoulders behind you. Keep breathing, remember. Keeping this long body position. Lower back shouldn't hurt, it should all be through the back, upper back through here. Big proud chest. Think about the spine coming up towards the ceiling. Shoulders back and down. Breathe, breathe, breathe. 3, 2, 1, relax. Shake it off. Okay, last bit now. See how much we can do with control. So squeeze down here, come up. Squeeze down here, come up. Good. Keep those reps, push and push and push, even for your own progression. See how many you can done, how much of a break did you need? Is it less than last week? Coming in the last 10 seconds now. Wherever we're going to be seated or on this bench here, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And relax. Well done. That's your third series of exercise done. Hi everyone, so we're going to be doing our seated hold, which is our held position here. Again, side to side movement. Make sure you're safe on that held position. You're not going to fall over side to side. It's nice, and that's to make it harder, or just hold here. Okay, 40 seconds. That's going to be the same with our press up holds. Our basic position is here. 40-second hold. If you can come down, do press ups, great, or a little bit easier with that movement, 40 seconds with the press ups, okay? Keep going. Again, our basic position is a held static position with good posture, or it's that slight side movement or press up movement there. Okay, now we're going to go with either our lunge position, one leg forward, 20 seconds of work. You choose the depth, it shouldn't be painful. 20 seconds, then we change, or you can stagger your hand position. 20 seconds of work. Okay. Change sides now. So one hand forward, one hand back. Push up, push down, push up. There we go. Get into rhythm of things. Challenge how many reps or how less of a pause you can do in your work. You can hold on to something for support, but keep posture tall. Okay. Relax. 30-second rest. Now we've got the swing of things. We can either be in a held position for the next set, so this is set 2. Held position in the chair or in the press up. And then we've got a lunges or split position with presses from the chair. 5 seconds, then we're going to go. Keep breathing. Okay, get into position. Let's go. Hold here, that's our basic position. We've got a side to side movement. Just challenge, pulse the movement. Or we've got our press up holds. Hold yourself position, good long body, keep breathing. You can go down into a press up or on your knees down into our press ups as well. Make sure if we're on our toes, our knees are, we've got something soft underneath ourselves, so don't hurt our knees or toes or anything. Pace yourself, breathe. Cool, okay. Now we're going to go into our split position with the hands or lunges. 40 seconds work. You choose the depth that you go to. Shouldn't be painful, there should just be a bit of fatigue coming in. Remember, start on the weaker side. So if you're right hand dominant and you're stronger with that right side, you're going to start with that dominant side forward or that foot forward. 20 seconds in, change over, push and push and push. Keep going, get into a nice good rhythm. Remember, you choose the depth that you go to. Push, 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 and relax. Okay, 30 seconds rest. We're going to our last set now. Nice deep breath, bit of fatigue coming in, might be a bit sweaty, no problem. Grab a drink if you want it. Deep breaths, fill up your lungs, and out. Remember, we're in that static held position or press up position on the floor. Okay, 5 seconds. Let's go. Side to side if we want it, forward and back. You just choose the level that you can do this at. Keep in mind we should be progressing a little bit from what we did in week 1. Coming up to halfway, choose your position that we've got, whether we're on the knees or the toes. Nice solid reps, see if we can get chest touching the floor as the hardest progression. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now, either stagger the hands, stagger the feet. This will be our last bit that we're going into. Push up and down. Have the hands out either for support, balance. Got 10 seconds and we swap over. Okay, swap sides so you can swap those arms. Keep breathing, keep looking forward, good posture. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Rest. I'll see you in a second. Hi everyone. So last 2 pairs of exercise, and this will finish off the session. So we can push ourselves a bit harder. We might be just recovering now from the last 2 sets of 2 exercises, but let's just challenge our balance, our core control on this one and the one after, and let's really go for the next 3 rounds. Okay, so the first one is sitting down. We're going to have hands out in front by the side of us. You're going to see how far you can lean without slumping or going. So if your core control is quite good, you can see how far you can balance until you need to then come up. 40 seconds, this thing go the other way. So obviously, see how far we can go. Easier version is if you can hold on to the side, hold on to something, so that just enables you to support yourself there. You choose the variation, but see how far you can reach out of midline while keeping yourself nice and tall, and just pull yourself before you slump over, fall over. Okay, so lean, challenge. Make sure the knees can fall out a little bit, but don't let them slump all the way through there. So keep leaning, keep body upright, and then come up. Should feel this in your trunk, in the abdominal muscles, not so much in your lower back. Keep tall, lean, come up tall. And again, relax that, breathe. Next one we're going to do, seated version is a plank, which is going to be, see how far you can lean back and regain control. 40 seconds on this, or on ordinary plank, or on the knees. So obviously easier variation is on your knees, harder is up there, even harder is rocking back and forward. Again, for this one, it should feel on your abdominals, not in your lower back. So that difference between pain and fatigue. 30 seconds rest now. Deep breaths, move around a little bit. Again, if you need to pause it, if your technique's suffering, pause it and relax. Got another 15 seconds. Do your best just to breathe, recover. See if you can repeat what you did, or even make it harder for the next round. Okay, feet slightly in front of us, arm on the side, lean, come up, challenge yourself, see how far outside of your center of balance you can lean. Keep going, push, good. Brace your abdominals there. Bracing just means, imagine if you're getting somebody to punch in the stomach, that preparation, that squeeze there, that's what a brace is. Good. Keep reaching. Good, keep nice and tall, shoulders level. Okay, let's choose our plank position now. So arms up, lean back, see if we can regain control. Remember, when we're going to do this, we don't want to lean over here. We still want to be upright, but you're just going to lean as far back as you can. If for whatever reason that's too hard, you can hold on to something and just lean back, as long as you've got that feeling of working the abdominals, working front of your trunk there. 10 seconds to go. You can go on your plank variation, or your knee, or you can go front and back. Whatever variation you choose, just make sure you work hard. It's the last bit coming up. Okay, 30-second rest. Grab some water, a few bits, sip a little bit more. Don't take in loads, but just nice frequent sips of water. Nice deep breaths. On this last round, we're going to do that balance. But on the last round of the plank, we're just going to go max hold, okay? So, see if you can do more than 40 seconds. Can you do a minute? Can you do 90 seconds? Always keep posture, and it shouldn't, over the course of the exercise, it shouldn't feel like your lower back's taking over and you're feeling soreness there, or in the abs. Okay, reach, side, come up, reach, side, come up, keep going, see how far you can go, keep tall through the body, come up, keep going, good. Go. Pass halfway, challenge yourself, see how far, there you go. So keep going till you're just about going to lose control, and then can you bring it in, okay? Challenge the edges of your balance. Come in, challenge the edges. Cool. Baseline's 40 seconds. We're going to go push as hard as we can. Arms up. Go back through in here. Keep going. Go, go, go. Good. Whichever progression we want. You're on 20 seconds. Keep breathing. Nice, good posture. You're on 25. Keep going. Again, choose that progression. Nice and tall. Take your head somewhere else. There we go. You got 5, 4. Keep going if you can now. This way you're going to push it a little bit more and see what you can do. Alright. Well done, guys. I'll see you next week. We're going to be doing slightly different exercises and progressing it again on, but well done, and I'll see you next week.